Hello YouTubers, welcome back to the Trains Big and Small channel. I just wanted to post an update as to some of the Christmas presents that I've received and new acquisitions. And of course want to briefly say hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas, a very good Christmas, got what you wanted, and a Happy New Year. To start off with this video, I recently got for Christmas this locomotive. It's an Atlas C40-8W. I really like these models. They're actually one of my favorite, probably tying up in the first place category with a few other locomotives like Broadway Limited AC6000s, but I really like the Atlas C40-8Ws or C40-8s or -8s for short, or -840 CWs, whatever you want to call them. I got some DCC ready models of them just in this month here. This is the BNSF wide cab one, so this would be classed as a C40-8W because it has the wide cab, comfort cab on it, and 6-axle trucks on it. Freight locomotive, obviously, rated at 4,000 horsepower. Atlas is really the only company that, in my opinion, does an outstanding job at making these models. This production run actually was 2 years, well, more than 2 years behind schedule. It was originally scheduled to come out by June 30th, July 1st, 2012, and these locomotives didn't come out until later in 2014, so over 2 years behind schedule, since Atlas has had some serious issues and pricing and cost issues, as well with their manufacturing partner in China, and they've had to switch factories as a result of and dissolve that relationship. But here's the first one that I got for Christmas, BNSF Burlington Northern Santa Fe number 856. These were actually the former Santa Fe units. Still have the silver trucks and silver fuel tanks, just like Santa Fe, but they're now, including this model, of course, painted in BNSF Heritage 2, the colors which are inspired by the legendary predecessor railroad Great Northern. So it's kind of a hodgepodge, mix and match paint scheme, whatever you want to call it, with the silver from Santa Fe and the yellow and orange and green from Great Northern, which hence mash them together, and voila, you have a Heritage 2 paint scheme for BNSF. So I got this model here. The packaging is different, to let all of you know. Some of you already know this. It's not the kind of white styrofoam packaging where you try to slide it out with holes on the rear of the units. On the rear of the packaging, I beg your pardon. You just take it out of the box, like here. You just take the cover off, like this cover. Sorry. And out of here, there's your instructions and sheets and warranty information and a breakdown of the locomotive parts with parts numbers and contact information with Atlas. And once you take the sleeve, the clear sleeve off, which is here, it's kind of translucent, transparent at this point, from my point of view, and just take these sides off, take the other side off. This side down below is not clear. It's actually white. There's soft supports that come in contact with the roof of the locomotive. So just take these off and take the other side off and release it from the base, which creeps upward and covers the locomotive on the front and rear end. The one good improvement here, or well, it is an improvement, is that all of the handrails are now factory installed. Not just the long side or long hood handrails are on, and the short hood handrails are on, but the rear and end handrails and the front end handrails, they're both on it, installed by the factory. So you don't have to install those on the locomotive anymore. There's just a few parts along the side, sunshades, and I think the mirrors are in there as well, but there's not much to do. Many modelers out there, including myself and Mr. Mitch, have a dislike for the plastic couplers that these locomotives come with. They're actually not much better, in my opinion, than those horrible Athearn McHenry couplers that come with Athearn locomotives, which are also plastic, but I find them even thinner and even weaker, so I yank these out or replace them with KD number 5s or KD number 148 or even 158 couplers if you don't mind spending an extra $1 or $2 for 158 metal couplers. Number 5s work just as fine. They're slightly cheaper. So I got this locomotive here, and I also got another BNSF model for Christmas. Actually, it was this one here, number 916. And I also got a few CN locomotives as well for Christmas. I actually, getting over here, there's a 2127 and the 2120. Sorry for the light. The spotlighting in this room is actually still strong, even though it's certainly not new. And so these two I got for Christmas. These two over here are CN locomotives as well, but these are in the 15-year anniversary paint scheme here, as well as this one here, the 2113 and the 2127, if I can get a better view of it. But these two were for Christmas, and these two I purchased, and the BNSF ones were for Christmas as well. The plastic does cause a bit of a reflection, in my opinion, and actually, if I can get it right, you can actually see it maybe one more time here, maybe a little bit better. The CN www.cn.ca website URL is on it, on these ones, but the 15-year anniversary ones, they don't have it. I've also been trying out some of the Fox Valley models rolling stock. The only piece of rolling stock they make that I like from Fox Valley models is these, if you allow me to move the box out of the way, is these are the 7-post boxcars. Actually, SOO line invented these 7-post boxcars. It was actually their undertaking. They're called the 7-post boxcars because from the door here, from about this point, there's 7 posts, vertical posts from this side of the door to the rear, and the same thing on the other end. 7 posts, so therefore called the 7-post boxcar. A lot of these got sold off, and some of them went to Burlington Northern, and some of them even went to BNSF after Burlington Northern became BNSF. Some of these boxcars actually went to the Montana Rail Link, so these cars have seen a variety of liveries or paint schemes, whatever word you want to use, but I really like these cars. I'm not really interested in their wagon top boxcars. Baltimore and Ohio, it's not really my era. It's not really my railroad that I model after, but I've gotten a few of these, and I've pretty much gotten every one I want. And there's the SOO line in brown and the SOO line in white with red door, black lettering. They've made a few versions of these cars, but these cars are just outstanding. Don't need to replace the couplers. The couplers are metal and good enough as is, as delivered, as purchased, whatever you want to say. Certainly far superior, once again, to the McHenry plastic couplers that Athearn rolling stock comes with. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys all this good stuff here, and I want to wish you guys all again a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hope to hear from you all again soon, and have a good one, and best wishes. Take care, guys. Bye.